Hello ReptiFamily, I am here to officially introduce you guys to the ReptiSisters YouTube page and company. We are a rescue and we also are at-home breeders. We do have a very small breeding colony, but we are in the process of expanding. We actually have 2 more really awesome genetic geckos coming in Tuesday by 10:30, and we will be taking you guys along with us on that journey. As you guys can see, of course, we do have the family favorite Draco. He is one of our rescues turned family pet. Draco is my baby. His cage is right next to my office desk. He bugs me all day. If I come in and don't pick him up, he freaks out. Like, he is just the family puppy. That's what we call him. My name is Kristin. I am part owner of the ReptiSisters business. My partner is my sister. Her name is Samantha. I'm sure you guys will briefly see her here and there. I'm not sure if I can convince her to get on the camera as much as I want her to be, because she is a beautiful, awesome person. But as long as we can get her here and there, I'm happy with it. So I know that we've taken you guys on a few of our reptile room tours, but we have had some major just like rearranging and updating, because like I said, we constantly have animals coming in and out. If it's not our breeders, it is our rescues. We did just receive a rescue yesterday. I have yet to make a video of him because honestly, we're really not sure if he will make it. He is a very small, I think he is just like a brief hatchling. The call that we got was that he was a very young baby and he could not move his back legs. We did not expect him to be as small as he was, and we did not expect it to be as bad as it was. So obviously he's new, so we don't believe it's metabolic bone disease. We have talked to our vet and we will be getting him in. Due to COVID, it is actually hard for us to get into the vet unless it is a dire emergency. Appointments are booked out right now, so as soon as we can get him in, if his condition does get worse, over the next 24 hours, we will call and let them know that it is an emergency and we need to get him in. So at this point, we will not be handling him. We are going to let him get settled in, calm down. You know, we don't want to stress the baby out. That's a horrible thing you guys can do when you are trying to rehab an animal, is to bring them home, immediately start picking them up, handling them, playing with them. Like, you need to give them time to settle in. You need to let them get comfortable, get used to the smells, the sounds, the noises, just all of that before you think that you can actually start getting to where you can handle and familiarize the animal with you. I am going to show you around just a little bit, explain a couple things that's going on in our studio / reptile room. It's always very hot in here, so don't mind me. I have my hair down, so I'm always hot with my hair down. It's kind of long, so we keep our temp at an average 90. That way we can use the heat pads, or obviously with the beardeds, their lights, to do their heat gradient. We do like to keep it at an even 90. And here in the actual room though, just to ensure that our pets enclosures are where they need to be. We are constantly watching the thermostats. We do have the thermostat for the heating pads to make sure that they're where they need to be. So right now you guys are on my desk and I am gonna show you guys that. So right here is Draco's cage and his playpen, like I said. And over here is my desk. I have been working at it today, so it is kind of messy. This is our scale. We use it to weigh all of our animals, to keep track, especially of our sick ones, to make sure that they're not losing, and to, you know, hope and pray that they are gaining. Underneath my desk is my sick bay, and that is where I keep the animals that I feel need the most attention and care, because I'm at my desk all the time. So this is Minnie, the leopard gecko that we have told you guys about on our Facebook. I'm not sure if we have a video up on YouTube yet, but we will be getting one of her up soon on YouTube. She is doing better. She does rest a lot, so I really don't want to mess with her. Underneath is her tub and just a lot of stuff that we use for her. Because she is in sick bay, I do like to keep anything that she touches or uses to her. That's her stuff. That's where we're gonna keep it. Next to my desk, if we come over here, is our food drawer. Well, vitamins. We have all types of vitamins. Reptivites. We got the powder Reptivite. That's the Flukers. Mixed vitamins, electrolyte soaks, just anything you can imagine. And over here is just extra little dishes to mix or whatever. Down below is like cleaning stuff and just extra little odds and ends that we need for our animals. If you notice throughout our area, there's always some sort of bucket. This is mine, Sheriff Woody. Next to my desk, just to throw stuff in that we are using throughout the day, caring for reptiles or any pet in general. You know, it's a 24-hour job, and you do want to do your best to keep the area clean. So right behind me, we do have Sherbert and Freckles, and they are in their lay box. We are going to be adding another one because they are getting close to laying. Next to them, we do have Ray Ray. Now, Ray Ray is doing great. He's in there. He is one of our breeders. You guys have been introduced to him. Down the line, we have Gecko, Kilo. Oh, Kilo's out, but I think he's sleeping. Hey, Kilo. Down here is my sister's desk. She's not in here as much as I am, and she takes her laptop like everywhere she goes. So her office is like on the go. She does have another job besides obviously running our business, so I'm more hands-on than she is. She is a district manager. I'm not going to say for what or how, but so she's constantly on the go. When she comes home from her job, she jumps right into the reptile room with me, and she is doing nightly feeding, soaks, anything that I have not gotten to that we have a list every morning of what we need to get done. And so if I haven't got something done, she comes in and hops right in. She's awesome with that. Over here, we do have Dragon Star, and she is in her cork. She's doing good. She's a little flamed up. She's just a little upset because we didn't move her from upstairs to down into our reptile room. Next to Dragon Star is up top. That is Sriracha. She is one of our newest bearded dragons, not besides our rescue. She's a leatherback. She's settling in pretty well. Up here is our Dubia roach colony, which I will one day in detail show you guys how we started our colony, what we do with it. Now over here was 22 hornworms that we bought yesterday, and as you can see, this is empty. We're going to get more hornworms tomorrow because our animals love them as a treat. And with as many reptiles as we have, 22 doesn't last very long. Over here we have Kakarot, if you can see him in his humidity hive. Down below is the trio of girls that we have. We separated them. They're in quarantine. When we first got them, they would not eat no matter what we did. The second we put them back in together, oh, where's the other one? Oh, in the humidity hide, you can see her tail. The second we put them back in together, they started eating. So I know people are going to be upset and say, don't house them, this and that together. But they are babies, they are young, they have always been housed together. So no, they will not stay this way. We are going to be getting them undone and into their own enclosure, but we slowly want to separate them. I think what we're going to do is take the biggest one up here. She's the healthiest eater. Out first, leave it with just the two, go back and slowly, try to separate the other two and see if that'll work, because this little teeny baby, she's skinny. We're trying to get her up to weight. So she's doing the healthiest. The other two, this other one in here, she's doing pretty good. This one's the one that needs to work. And no, she's not skinny because she's being bullied from eating, because we tongue feed those 3. We are very hands-on when it comes to our animals. So if we see that an animal is not liking the way that we're feeding them, or they're not eating as much as we would like them to, we do try other things. Initially, we do try to start off with a feed box, especially for small ones, because we like to take them out. We want a smaller area for them to, get their food. We don't want them to have to chase them as much, which we know chasing and hunting is a form of exercise and enrichment. But at such a small age, we do want to ensure that they are catching enough of their meal. If they're not doing good in a feed box, then we do try to do the feeder cups. If they don't want to eat out of the feeder cups, then we tongue feed. And if that doesn't work, then we try everything. My guy Kilo over here, this beautiful baby, he wouldn't eat for the life of him for a while. Well, 2 weeks. And for me, that's too long. So I came in at night when he was most active at about midnight. Hi, baby. He likes his back rubbed. Yeah, he likes his back rubbed. Anyways, so I waited until about midnight to 1 in the morning when he was most active. And I came in. I did not turn the lights on. I left just their nightlight on. And their nightlight on, we call it the moon, because it's just enough light for them to see, like a moonlight. Like we set the lamp in the middle of the room. That way everyone gets a little bit of shine from it. It's not directly on anybody. It doesn't give too much light. It doesn't give anybody heat. It's strictly to be an imitation moonlight. And then they love it. They like it a lot. Like, they're a lot more active when it's on. If we forget to turn it on and we come in, I notice, like, they're not active. They're not out as much as if they have the moonlight. It just gives them a guiding light, I guess. And so I wait for him to come out. He comes out. I get some superworms from our colony. We have a superworm colony and 2 mealworm colonies, they're both doing great. I'm sure you could hear our cricket colony, which is not doing so good. So if you do have any tips, please let us know. We've tried everything. We went by the book, and all of our other colonies are doing great. And we're still waiting for our crickets to bloom. They have not died, and they're still alive, and they're getting big. They're just not breeding, so I don't know what we're doing wrong. So anyways, we're really hands-on with our animals. We really do care a lot. We don't have so many animals that we're overwhelmed and we can't spend time with them the way that they need or care for them the way that they need. And that's always our goal, is to make sure that whether it is our personal pets or if it's a rescue that we plan on adopting out, which the baby that we're not sure if it's going to survive, but if it does, it is 100% going to be adopted out. We're going to find it a nice home, guarantee that it has a nice life, that the people who have them know what they're doing, because we definitely don't need another personal dragon, like bearded dragon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 personal bearded dragons, and we just don't need another baby. And so we'll come back over here. As you can see, we have 2 tanks that are empty. And that is because we do have some new leopard geckos coming Tuesday. It is a male and a female, and they are a breeding pair. So we'll surprise you, and you guys can see what genetics we brought in. Also, over here is our other Max Snow. This is Kakarot's girlfriend. Her name is Fat Girl. We only call her that because she is so big. So she's not named yet. So we're open to name suggestions. So we're looking for a name for her. And then we also have a male and a female that will be here and need names as well. So if anybody has suggestions for some leopard gecko names, 2 females, 1 male, let us know, because we're open to it. We have 21 animals as of Tuesday, so we are running unlimited names. you guys don't know this because we haven't told you guys yet, but we do have 3 dogs as well. They are all very small. We have 2 Chihuahuas, 1, 2, and 1 Yorkie Chihuahua mix. They're all males, and they are our fur babies. So they're not in our reptile room, just because I don't want to risk my Drake, because he is a roamer. I let him roam, and I just don't want them to actually accidentally come in when he's out. Let's see if we can get Drake. Say hi, baby. Hi. Say hi to my beautiful Drake. So I just don't want them to think like they can come in, they accidentally come in, get my baby. I would be so upset for my Draco if he got hurt or injured on my watch, or just because we were, careless in any way. So they already know, like, they don't even try to come in and, when we first started setting it up, yes, they're curious, just like any other animal, but now they know it's off limits. They also don't go in my son's room. My 15-year-old son upstairs, he has Peter, the leopard gecko. He was a rescue turned pet for my son. And Boma, who is his first bearded dragon, and Tupac, who is his other bearded dragon. He just got him in the mail. We did order him off Morph Market. He got me at a weak moment. He comes in, he shows me the picture. It's a juvenile. It's 63 grams, Mom. Everybody's got cool bearded dragons, and I only have one, and I don't know. We got him. So he was overnighted. So that very day after we bought him, we went and got him another enclosure for his room, and he set him up, and now he's a happy little baby. So hopefully, like I said, ReptiFamily, we can get the other ReptiSister on here to say hi, at least introduce yourself, and just give you guys a little bit of rundown of, what she does in the business and how she cares for her animals. If not, I'm going to be the one you see. I'll be here. I'm going to start vlogging pretty often. I'd like to try to get vlogging in daily, and then do some educational videos for you guys, some entertaining video for you guys. I want to vlog every day, and then have certain days that we upload just different types of videos, like Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Any suggestions? We are open to it. We are a fresh, brand new YouTube, so bear with us while we get our feet on the ground and find the exact directions we want to go in. We do know that one thing for sure. We want to share this journey with you guys of the ReptiSisters and the ReptiSister family. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, share it, like the video, let people know about us. If you're interested in the chaos of us raising 21 reptiles, 3 chihuahuas, and 7 kids between me and my sister, I promise you there's never a dull moment in this house. Thank you, ReptiFamily.